Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Blackblade and Fallout 4 is finally confirmed. Yeah! So I'm so excited about this trailer, and there's a lot of information here, that we could analyze, or we could speculate that, may release on the upcoming Fallout 4 game. So without further ado, let's start the trailer right here. And I did watch the trailer for about 7 or 8 times now. So I've noticed a lot of things, and I thought that we'd make an analysis out of it. So as we can see here, we're panning outside of the TV screen, which is very reminiscent to the first trailer of Fallout 3, if you guys could remember that one. Nothing much going on over here. But as we can see on the table later, right here we get to see a sort of game that is called a blast radius. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to be important in the game. And of course we have some sort of flyer over there. And of course the game changes perspective into the state of the house before the fallout begins. And then it reverts back, and then finally we have their dog meat. Yeah, I really love the dog meat companion in both the Fallout 3 and the Fallout New Vegas universe. Although in the Fallout New Vegas universe, he's kind of it turned into a robot dog. And right here we can see that that is actually a Mr. Handy robot. And as you can see over there, he's holding a sugar bomb thing, which is an important element, or a semi-important element in the Fallout universe. In Fallout 3, I think you could use it to make a particular bomb, but it's very limited, in Fallout 3. In Fallout New Vegas, there's really nothing much you can do about it, I believe. And over here, when the dog, with the camera pans towards the dog, we can see a box that says Mr. Handy. Right there, and then we're going into a very interesting part over here as the dog enters into the room of the baby. As you can see, we can see the parents over here, and that's a cute thing that the dog is actually doing right there. Yeah, all right. So we see a family over there, and all right. I wanna tell you guys that I made a short analysis about this particular picture over here. This one, the lighthouse, because the reason that I find this to be a very interesting is that this room was made for a baby. So the next question is, why would you put a frame or a picture of a lighthouse inside a room of a baby? They could have easily just put there a family picture, but they didn't. They chose to put a lighthouse. Now, according to my short research, that lighthouse, as you can see, has a red top and a white bottom. There are only a few lighthouses in the United States that has that, and one of the most particular thing that is very similar to that is the Nauset lighthouse. Now this is interesting because as you can see, the lighthouse actually has a red top and a white bottom. All right, so where is the Nauset what I mean is the Nauset lighthouse located? It's actually located in the Orleans part over here, in the Cape Cod, near the Cape Cod National Seashore, which is in fact located southeast of Boston. If you guys didn't know, Fallout 4 will happen in Boston. So what that means is that we could be looking at a foreshadowing of a DLC pack that that Bethesda might release in the future. That it could involve us doing a lot of quests right here at the Orleans, or specifically at the Nauset lighthouse. So that's going to be an interesting part over there. And of course, the camera over here is following the dog. Nothing much interesting going on over here as far as I could see. Over here we get a transition of what the place looks like, pre-war, and up there we could actually see either a Brotherhood carrier or actually an enclave airship. It's probably a Brotherhood, but we don't really know what kind of factions we have in this game just yet. It's not yet announced. So here we get to see a very interesting shot of these people getting into the vault. And as you can see, this is the first time that we could clearly see 2 power armors. Again, we are not exactly sure what kind of faction these 2 are. They could be the Brotherhood, or they could be some other factions which are involved in the game. And over here on top, of course, we can see the very significant logo of the Vault Vault Boy over there. And prepare for the future. Yeah, so this is actually the entrance for the vault right here. And then yeah, so this is, for me, I think this is the money shot of the game. You know, Vault 111. This is going to be where our character will begin at Vault 111. You can see the vault opening right here. And of course, we can see the player going out of the vault at a very interesting way. As you can see, he's going up. You know, up from the vault. It's completely different from the vault of Fallout 3 and the Fallout New Vegas. So this is going to be quite interesting. And over here, we could see the, I believe that, hold on, I have a notepad over here. That is the Bunker Hill Monument right there, which, you know, again, symbolizes that this game will happen in Boston. And of course, over here, we have the USS, or a heavily modified USS Constitution with the with 2 jetpacks over here, so we can safely assume that this ship is actually flying. All right. So again, this is also one of the most interesting shots over here, as we have an area which I think we could gamble because of the memory den area over here. It looks like an area where we could gamble. So the gambling from Fallout New Vegas, I believe, is back over here in Fallout 4, and we have a mysterious guy walking over here, which could be the mysterious stranger from Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. So again, speculation over there, but if you could look closely, his right hand is different from his left hand. So his right hand may be robotic, and he could be an android. He could be an android type of thing. We just really wouldn't know. But we could speculate that because yeah, his hand is quite different down there. And of course, we get a good shot of a Brahmin cow over here carrying a lot of equipment. And of course, we have a tower over there which has a house rack, down below. And this is also a pretty interesting shot. It's pretty hard to see, but I believe that is a super mutant right there alongside another super mutant. And if you could look closely above the tree lines over here, you could see a torture cage for a human. So I believe that this area is actually infested with super mutants. So this could be their home base or their den. And of course, we have a good shot of a factory over here, and the I forgot, Robotron, I believe is the name of this. I forgot, but this looks like hold on, it looks like a factory of some sort, or a shipping port. If you could see in the back over there, I believe that those are either buildings or containers. I couldn't really make it out, but it looks like right behind there, it's a shipping port. And right here is also, of course, hold on. Right here is an interesting shot of a beach, and this is actually the first time that we've seen a crab in the Fallout universe. This did not exist in Fallout 3, and definitely did not exist in Fallout New Vegas. And as you can see, this is actually a beach port, and you can see some part of the ocean towards to our left side over there. And this seems to be a huge ship right there on the background, which we could probably go because it has holes over there, enough for a human to fit. And then right here we get a good undershot of a bridge or of a railway. I can't really make it out. No, it is a bridge because there's a signboard over there on top. So we have dog meat over there, and this is one of my favorite shots. It's a newly designed Deathclaw, in my opinion. I haven't seen anything like this in Fallout 3 or in Fallout New Vegas, and judging by the way its horns is protruding forward, this may be an alpha male Deathclaw. And of course, we have another airship here belonging to probably an enclave. We can't really be sure about it, and we can't actually see what is on the inside right there. It looks like a guy in a power armor holding a Gatling gun. And then right here, of course, we have a brand new redesigned ghouls, actually, which is actually a call out to the Fallout 3. If you guys remember, one of the missions in Fallout 3 involves us going inside a supermarket. As you can see, it clearly looks something similar to that one, but instead of being infested by raiders, this one is infested by, ghouls. All right, so this is one of the interesting part here. As you can see, there is a huge logo up there of a diamond. Now, this could be a faction area of the game, but as we can clearly see later, it won't be. All right, so this is a really interesting shot right here of an iBot and a poster right here that says enlist. And of course, right here we can clearly see a Swatter's logo and a store, you know, down below, which we could clearly see in a much better area right here. Now, as you can see up here, it says Diamond City Surplus with that logo over there of a diamond. If you could go back a little bit over here, we could clearly see that the logo is actually right there. So we could safely assume that this area is actually part of the Diamond City. Alright, so the iBot right there, and hold on right here, so we have a Swatter's bat over here, which means that we could actually purchase melee weapons in this area right there. And if you could look over to the lower right side of that one, we could see a sort of armory over here which has a small guns logo, particularly an assault type of rifle. So we may be able to purchase some small guns weapons over there. And then of course we have the Diamond City Surplus over here. And then if you could look closely a little bit down over here, if you can see my mouse right there, we could clearly see a workbench over here, both of them right beside each other. So we could assume that the crafting mechanics from Fallout New Vegas will be implemented here in this game. And of course we have the Chem Eye Care over there, which I believe is a store where we could buy some chems, you know, jet and steam packs, or probably radaways. And of course over here we could see power noodles, which means that we could probably buy food, you know, which means that in here the game would probably Fallout 4 would probably incorporate the Fallout New Vegas hunger system, wherein, you know, we need to eat, we need to drink, and then we need to sleep, which is absolutely amazing in my opinion. And right around in the back over there we can clearly see a huge Nuka-Cola logo, which could probably mean that there's a factory of Nuka-Cola over there in the background. And then right here we have the Paul Revere statue and a massively huge battleship on top of flying over there, which is escorted by another you know, flying vehicle. We don't exactly know if this is an enclave or again a brotherhood. And then we have a good shot over here of the power armor, and we're looking at an over-shoulder you know, view over here of the city. And of course over here down below we could see the GNN logo, which is a Galaxy News I think radio. So an interesting view of the city right there. And over here we have the what do you call that? I think you call that as the Massachusetts State House. Sorry, I had to write it down because I'm not familiar with the monuments or establishments in Boston. And as you can see, there's a huge building over here, which, you know, I wish that they could make it so that we could go inside and, you know, do quests inside it. And, you know, I wish that they could it could comprise of, you know, a lot of levels going up, because, you know, why not? And as you can see, this is a huge city right here, which, you know, I hope that, you know, we can do a lot of quests in. And of course this is the Fallout, this is the Vault 111. And this is in here we can clearly get a good shot of the brand new design of the power armor. It's a similar design, but it's kind of like a revamped design. Specifically the feet part, as you can see, you don't have that type of feet design in the power armors of the Fallout 3 and in the Fallout New Vegas. And of course the explosion going on over there with the family. And over here is also going to be an interesting part. All right, we have the dog, and of course over there we have the Nuka-Cola vending machine. And over here, this is a very interesting shot. As you can see, it's again a newly designed power armor, and over on the left side we can see a minigun. Beside that is a lot of it's a two cases of ammunition, and right above that we can clearly see a bobblehead. So what this could mean is that the bobblehead system might be back from Fallout 3, which means that, you know, what that means is that when we get a specific bobblehead, it could add a particular point to our strength, agility, intelligence. And over on the right side over here, I don't know if you could see it, we could clearly see a collection of Voltec bobbleheads, which means that there will be a particular bobbleheads for each and every skill on our, you know, on our attributes. It could be +5 or +10, we don't really know. And over here we have some magazines. Again, the magazine system from Fallout New Vegas may be returning, which would give us +10, a temporary +10 to one of our attributes, depending on what sort of magazine we are reading. And of course, above here, over to our left side, we see a energy type based of rifle, and surrounded by what could be a mod or modifiers for the weapon. And yeah, so again, a really good look at the power armor right here. And you know, this could symbolize that this could be a player house, in my opinion. And if you could look closely here on the chair, what I think is that is a hunting rifle, a heavily modified hunting rifle, because as you can see on the tip we have a silencer right there. So it could be a modifiable hunting rifle right there. And then we have our main protagonist over here walking, you know, touching the dog. We can clearly see the Pip-Boy right there. And I would like you guys to focus on the main weapon of the protagonist right here.
Let's go, pal.
Right there! No, I missed it. Hold on.
Let's go, pal.
Yeah, right there. As you can see, the weapon is clearly an energy type based of weapon, but it is on top of a wooden stock. So which means that this could be either a schematics based weapon, or it could be a hybrid of an energy type of weapon or a small guns type of weapon. Now I'm saying that this couldn't be a small guns type of weapon because, as you can see, it doesn't have a barrel. But what it does have is it has a two lens type of device on front, which clearly symbolizes that this gun may be an energy type based of gun, but because that it's on top of a wooden stock, it could be a combination of a energy type of weapon and a small guns type of weapon. So yeah, right there, Fallout 4. Woo! Yeah, I'm so excited for this. You know, I'm a huge Fallout nerd, and I guess that's about it for this episode, guys. Again, let me know what you guys think about the video in the comment section down below. And thank you all so much for watching. If you guys enjoy the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'm gonna see you guys in the next part of my video. This is a long one. Have a good one. Oh, come on, just come here. Where are you guys going? I don't want to go there, so let's just go there. Let's just go in guns blazing. Alright, come here!